Hi everyone, so I'm going to do a back to school makeup today. I look really horrible without any makeup on, and as you can see my skin is playing up quite a bit and it's crap, but I thought I might as well do a back to school makeup since someone did actually request it, and I thought I might as well do it. The products I'm going to be using are sort of very similar to my everyday makeup, especially the foundation, concealer and the powder. They're all very similar to my actual everyday, so you can use this makeup look to wear it every day, even if you're at work, school or anything like that. But this is more tailored to back to school people because you don't want a lot of makeup on, especially when you're at school. If you've got bad skin then you can easily cover it up, but you don't want too much because it'll give it away. So yeah, the first thing is that I primed my face with the Nivea Essentials primer, which is sort of a moisturiser and a primer in one. And now I'm going to use a foundation. I've got three foundations that are sort of recommended, I suppose. The first one is 17 on the spot foundation. This is really good because it's got salicylic acid in it, which helps to fight spots and everything else. And it says full coverage, but I say it's medium coverage, so it's perfect for anyone who needs to go back to school and you've got blemishes, and this helps to fight it. I don't think it does, but it's got the ingredient that actually helps to get rid of it, so that's that one. Or if you don't want to go for a foundation but you don't want a lot, then I would recommend the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. This is meant to look like you haven't got anything on, and it feels very lightweight and everything else, so you can use that one. Or if you don't want to have a foundation but you want a bit of coverage, then I would use the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. Or you can get the salicylic acid one, which is the blue type packaging one, so you can either choose either of these, but I'm going to use the 17 on the spot, which I have actually been using for quite a long time, and I really do like it. So I'm going to use my foundation brush, which is the Real Techniques one, pump it out onto my hand. You don't need a lot because it's such a thick foundation. So yes, and here we go. And just apply it all over the face. Now it's going to be concealers, and I recommend two concealers, especially got like spots like me. It's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in 15. Oh yeah, and the foundation was actually in porcelain. So this is a really good one. I wouldn't say this is perfect. I can't say it. Perfect for spots, but it does last quite well and it's very creamy. Or the Collection 2000 Last Imperfection Concealer. It's in One Fair again. I would choose either of these two, but this is more creamier, but I think this is sort of tailored to spots more, but I'm going to use this one today. So you see I've nearly used it up. Put some on my hand like I usually do. It's more hygienic that way, and dab it on the spots. I have a lot of scars, as you can probably tell, but I'm going to pat it in. You probably need quite a few layers with this one, this concealer, but it's a good concealer once it's done properly. Now I'm going to go back over the spots again to make sure they're actually completely gone. So yes, I'll be back with that. As you can see, it's probably sort of made my skin a bit better. But I'm going to use a under eye concealer, and this is from George. This is alright as a under eye concealer, but I wouldn't say it was best for really dark under eyes. But this is sort of good for starters anyway. And this is in number 1 light. Like that. And this really just brightens up your eyes. It makes it look really nice. So yeah, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. As you can see, mine's really crumpled up and mashed around. This is brilliant for every day. If you want to have your makeup stay all day, this is really good because it's stay matte. And it really does help shine control as well. You don't want to put too much on because it can look a bit chalky and cakey. You don't really want that for school. So I'm going to put the least amount you can, depending on your sort of skin type, I suppose. So I'm going to take my big fluffy brush from Stigma. So work it around. You definitely don't want too much of this. So yeah, that's my powder done. And now, 5 minutes for that. Now we're going to go on to blush. I usually contour at this point, but because we're doing back to school makeup, you don't want a lot of makeup on, and I think contour, you can tell you've got a bit of makeup on if it's done wrong or you put too much on, so I would leave the contour out. This is an Accessorize blush in, I don't know what this is, just rubbed off, so it's like that. It's like a merged blusher, it's like a sort of mineralised blusher. And I'm going to take my Stigma powder brush, like this, dab it on, and then just apply to the cheeks. You don't want too much, but just a bit. This really isn't a pigmented blush, but you can sort of build it up as much as you want. My camera's probably washing it out. Like that. Like that. So you've got a bit of colour on your cheeks. You know, you don't want too much, but you want to look a bit flushed, like you do have cheeks. And then I'm going to do what I'm going to do next. Probably my brows. You don't need to do brows if you've got really thick ones. I'm just going to fill them in. I'm not going to do a lot. So I use the MUA Pro Brow, and I use the dark one here. So yeah. And then for the eyes, I would use the MUA eyeshadow primer, but I don't know where that is. So I'm going to go straight into eyeshadows. Or yes, I'm going to go straight into eyeshadows, and it's going to be the Sleek Molten Metal in gold. So you need a cream eyeshadow because it can last all day and it won't really budge, but I think definitely use a primer because that helps the eyeshadow or eye cream to stay a lot longer. So I use these two. These are really nice bright colours and it sort of brightens up your eye. Or if you haven't got this, then I would recommend the Rimmel Scandalise in Bulletproof Beige. I think you just need something nice and simple. You don't want too much on your eyes, but nice and nice to wake you up with. I'm going to use this one here. I just use my fingers because it's easier. I can use a little thing here, can't I? And just tap it on the lid. It gives that nice effect. It's not too much. You don't want too much on your eye anyway. Like that, you sort of see a bit of colour on there, you don't want too much. Like so, don't want too much, so that'd be fine. And then for mascara, I would use a Jenny Pong Faux Lashes mascara. So make sure eyes look nice. And just apply it. Like so. And then, we're going to start the eyeliner because you do not need eyeliner for school. Because I usually don't wear eyeliner every day. Because you can easily tell if someone's got makeup on, if they've got eyeliner on the lash line, it's just not very good. And I think it does help to make your eyes bigger, but for school you don't really need that. So I missed that step as well. And on to the lips. And for lips, you don't want a lipstick because that's going to just wear away and it's going to cause you havoc. I would choose a lip gloss or a lip balm. For the lip balm, I would choose a Maybelline Baby Lips because they do give a bit of colour, but they also give a bit of moisture and everything else. I would not recommend the Rimmel lip butters because they would be too much hassle. But for lip gloss, I would choose the Maybelline Colorsensational lip gloss in either freshly sliced, mint sheer or treat me sweet. I've got 3 of them and they smell absolutely amazing. They have a scent to it, they've got a colour. These two have got a colour, and this one's a coral one, this one's like a pink colour, this is a sheer one, but they all smell absolutely lovely, they all got a scent each, and they're easy to apply. They're literally just lip glosses, as you can see, but I'm going to let's use this one, which is freshly sliced. And it smells absolutely amazing. And it looks amazing as well. It's like a corally colour. Get it out. Perfect lips. It smells absolutely amazing, guys. So yeah, that's sort of the back to school look. So yes, that's really it. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, I sort of did it and hopefully it worked out okay. I don't look like a clown or anything else, but this is what I sort of wear every day. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys soon.